Hello and a very warm welcome. In today's video we are talking Ferrari. Are they in turmoil? And is their season over after 4 rounds? We're heading into the 5th round at Saudi Arabia. If Ferrari don't get a good result in the 5th round, I think it could be season over already for Scuderia Ferrari. It's poor, the standards are not high enough, they've got all the foundations in place, Fred Vasseur, who will get them back eventually to winning. They've got the drivers, everything's in place, the foundations are there, and they're 4th in the constructors. For me, as someone who doesn't like Ferrari, just a neutral, it's not been good enough by Ferrari. Just everything, strategy, the car, and the drivers, nowhere near good enough. And Ferrari should be like Manchester United, should compete every year, and they're not competing. Through the motions again. We're coming up to 20 years that this team's not won a drivers. That is unacceptable. We're coming up to 20 years for a constructors. That is unacceptable. Ferrari, what they best known for these days. I mean, yes, they've got... Oh, everyone's a Ferrari fan. Everyone's a Ferrari fan. But the reality is, they don't win anymore. They make up the numbers. You go through this season, and so far it's not been good enough. They're definitely in turmoil, and I think their season could be over after Saudi. A shit result at Saudi, I think that season over after 5 rounds. Embarrassing, Ferrari. Embarrassing. You jump into it. They're 4th in the constructors. 4th. Red Bull have been shit. They've been absolutely shit. And Ferrari still managed to find a way to be behind them. That is unacceptable. Charles Leclerc, 5th in the drivers, 32. Nowhere. And Lewis Hamilton 7th, 25. Lewis Hamilton, the great Lewis Hamilton, who everyone says is the best driver of all time, has been poor. He's living off a sprint win. He's living off conning the fans like he used to with Mercedes, the setup. I'm playing with the setup. It's a new car. He's conning the fans, and every time the fans fall for his bullshit. He got dismantled by George Russell, and he started his Ferrari career poor. You can dress it up as much as you want, but I deal in facts. Season over after 5 rounds, I'm not even joking, that is a possibility. The standards are not high enough in this team. They're 4th in the constructors, as I say. They're 14th off Red Bull. Red Bull, they've been so bad, and yet Ferrari still managed to find a way to be behind them. You jump to Mercedes, 93. Deemed not good enough for Lewis Hamilton, yet Mercedes is the better car at the minute. You would say Ferrari are the 3rd fastest car, but they find themselves 4th in the constructors. What's that gap? 57, 67, 77, 87, 97. So you got 36 points between Mercedes and Ferrari, and then the most alarming one for me is McLaren. Now McLaren are the fastest car, and they're their benchmark this season, but Ferrari find themselves 94 points off the constructors, basically. After 4 rounds, 96 points. Wow. That is a body blow for everyone associated with Ferrari, Maranello, and yeah. But yeah, for me, the drivers have not been good enough. You can say what you want about strategy. I mean, we had the comical, farcical, diabolical radio message. Charles Leclerc reports he's got a leak, and his engineer, the great engineer, who's probably on thousands of pounds, comes back and says, it must be the water. What? Must be the water? Like, what the fuck? Right, Charles Leclerc, 32 points, 5th in the drivers. We jump into Australia, he qualifies 7th and finishes 8th. We jump into China, he qualifies 8th and gets disqualified. We jump into Japan, positive at Japan, qualified 4th, finished 4th. We jump into Bahrain, he qualified 3rd, promoted to 2nd with Russell's penalty, finished 4th. Lewis Hamilton, diverse, DEI ambassador, Lewis Hamilton, 25 points. Qualifies 8th for Australia, finishes 10th on debut. China was a positive, sprint win, that was a positive for him. Highlight of the season. Yeah, qualified 5th, disqualification. Then you get to Japan, qualified 8th, finished 7th. Bahrain, qualified 9th, finished 5th. Nowhere near good enough. And it seems a running theme with Ferrari. They produce a good car, and then the car's shit. I genuinely think their season is already over. We'll give it Saudi, but a track they've gone well at in the past, Ferrari. But yeah, they're not giving me good vibes. I genuinely think after 5 rounds, Ferrari's season's over. Concentrate on 2026, or we'll get it right in 2026. The great Ferrari. 20 years for a drivers and constructors. Wow. I worry about Ferrari. I mean, you look at Haas. Haas are only 37 off the great Ferrari. I mean, it's embarrassing. It's embarrassing. It's got to improve. Imagine being a fan of this team. It's up and down. Ferrari, they divide opinion. Everyone likes to say everyone's a Ferrari fan. I don't get it. I don't get the hype about this team. They're overhyped, overrated. They don't win anymore. Yeah. Their season is in turmoil. And again, it's like they produce a good car, then it's shit. Good car, it's shit. We'll change the car. For what? To be 4th behind Red Bull. Red Bull have been so bad this season. They've managed to win a race and still are ahead of Ferrari. I can't believe. Comment down below your thoughts. Is Ferrari's season over? A shit result at Saudi literally confirms that Ferrari are going to be nowhere this season. They are already nowhere after 4 rounds. Comment down below your thoughts. Roll up. It's the Maranello Clown Show. If you have a leak, don't forget, it may be the water.